like, Mom, come pick me up. They called us, y'all. We was caught, and I just knew. I knew we was gonna be locked up. I already knew it. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have a story time for y'all. I have a story to tell y'all because I just gotta hop on here and just tell y'all the stories about the stuff that just happens in my life. By the way, if y'all hear noise, my dad's in the shower, so yeah, just try your best to not pay attention to that and pay attention to me, because you do not want to miss out on the story. I'm telling y'all a story about the time my ring light went out, but anyways, we back. I'm telling y'all a story about the time how I almost got arrested. Yes, I almost got arrested and went to jail for breaking and entering. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the story time. So, y'all, it's a lot of people that's like in this story. Well, that's not a lot of people, but it's quite a few people. And I'm gonna make names for people because I don't know if they want me to tell their names on YouTube. So I'm gonna just make names for them. So we got my friend, and we're gonna call him Chair. And then there's me. And then my other friend, we're going to call him Green. We're going to call him Green. And Green had a brother too, by the way. But y'all don't need to know the name of his brother because y'all don't need to know. Anyway, let's hop into the story. So, back in I think we was in 5th grade. This was 5th grade summer. We was going to 6th. Yeah, this was 5th grade summer. We was going to 6th. And me and Green was best friends. Well, me and Chair was best friends too, but I hang out with Chair and then I hang out with Green. We was like best friends. And sometimes we would all hang out together, so yeah. So me and Green was best friends, and Green's birthday was coming up, y'all. Green's birthday was coming up. So we like, Green, what you gonna do for your birthday? Da-da-da-da, blase, blase, like, what you gonna do? Green said he didn't know at first, but he came up with the idea, like a few days later, he came up with the idea that he was gonna have a sleepover. So, he said he was gonna have a sleepover. So boom. The night of the sleepover, me, my brother, Chair wasn't invited to the sleepover. I had no idea why, but Chair was not invited to the sleepover. So it was me and my brother invited to the sleepover, and then him and his brother and his sister. And we had fun. We was jumping on the trampoline and stuff that night. And yeah, his family, they had like a little cookout and then a sleepover afterwards. So his family was real cool or whatever. So yeah, come the night of the sleepover. We all having fun. We chilling out. Green is just, it's his birthday, and I guess he's feeling a little, froggy. And he wanted to leave. He was just talking at the side of his neck this night. And I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to go home, but I was like, nah, it's his birthday. So if he feeling like that, I'm going to let him have his little moment. And I'm going to just stay to myself and do me. Because soon as 7 a.m. hit, I'm out the door and I'm leaving. Because y'all, one thing about it, I don't play by staying at nobody's house. Like, I will call my mom and be like, Mom, come pick me up. Because, no. Anyways, so I let him have his little time, his little moment. So then, come the next morning, we all wake up. I wake up bright and early because, like I said, I wasn't playing no games. I was finna leave because I was ready to go home, and I got sick of hearing his mouth. Anyways, I didn't leave and go home. My brother wasn't ready to go home, and because they had a game system, my brother wanted to stay and play on that game system, but I was ready to leave. But I didn't want my mama to have to make 2 trips. So I stayed there and waited on my brother. Y'all, please tell me why Green hop up still on that hot stuff, still talking out the side of his neck, like just being outright rude, just outrageous. And I ain't finna sit there and take no disrespect for too long. I'm just not. That's just not me. That's not how I roll. I mean, I am humble, but I ain't gonna sit there and take it for too long. I just come out and be like, what's up? What's up? Anyways, so he talking out his neck. He had cussed at me for the 1,000,000th time, y'all. He cussed at me for the 1,000,000th time. And I was on my last straw. That was my 13th reason. That's my 13th reason. So, when he cussed at me, I told him, I said, say it to my face. And that's what he did. He said it to my face. As soon as he said it to my face, boop, boom, we start fighting. And then, as we was fighting, I like got him on the ground, got on top of him. Why did he start biting me, y'all? Yes, he started biting me and it hurt so bad. I had to tell his brother, like, come get him, because he was biting me and he was not letting up. He was trying to bite through my skin, y'all. He was biting me. Anyways, so his brother had to come get him, and my brother grabbed me. As soon as we both stood up off the ground, y'all, I just lost it and blacked out, and I hit him with one of these. Like, when you cock back like this, you know it's powerful. I hit him with, and just stole him, y'all, and his tooth flew out. And he started leaking blood everywhere around the house. And me and Tay had to call out mama and tell her to come pick us up. And yeah, so me and Green had gotten into a fight, and that was bad. So after we had gotten into a fight, his mom was like, nah, we ain't doing this, we finna move. I think he was planning on moving anyway, because ain't no way they wanted to move after just that one little fight. But I think they was planning on moving anyway. So like a few weeks later, they moved. So me and Chair were like this. Me and Chair always like this. So boom, me and Chair, we like, okay, they moved out. Ain't nobody moving in that house. So y'all, me and Chair had a bright idea to make Green's old house our clubhouse, like our little hangout spot. And y'all, we went over there to Green's house, and me and Chair, we broke the windows. Like, we climbed on top of the roof, because it was like a 2-story house. We climbed on top of the roof and with a brick, and we broke through the window to get in, because we knew wasn't nobody in there. We broke through the window to get in, and like we was bringing stuff in there. We was bringing snacks in there. Like, we was like fixing it. We was cleaning it up and everything, because I guess in the moving process, the house had got real dirty. So we was cleaning it up and everything. Like, we had to unlock the door, all that. Y'all, I had just got me a new telescope. I had brought the telescope to the house, to Green's old house, to our clubhouse. Now, keep in mind, that telescope. Keep that telescope in mind, y'all. Anyways, so yeah, we broke to the house. We made it our clubhouse, y'all. We would go down on a daily, like, me, Chair, and my brother, some more of our friends, me, and Chair would be like, y'all, yeah, we got this new hangout spot. It's our clubhouse. Like, y'all come hang out. And our friends, we would go in there and we would walk around and we would just sit in there and hang out, knowing we had them broke in. But we was young back then, so we really didn't know better. Anyways, on this one particular day, we was just going to the club, to our clubhouse, and we see the clubhouse is surrounded with like 3 police cars. What is the police doing there? Anyways, so me and Chair, when we got there, when we saw the police cars, we had the right idea to just stay and just wait for them to leave, because we wanted to hang out in our clubhouse for the day. Like, we wanted to be in our clubhouse. So we had a bright idea to just stay and wait for the police to leave. So we sitting in the woods, we camping out in the woods so we can see what the police doing, what's going on. The police circling around our clubhouse with flashlights and all that, just looking. And we didn't know no better back then, because we was young. We didn't know no better. So me and Chair just camped out in the woods, just looking at them, like, just staring to see what they're doing. They're circling the house with flashlights. They're going in, like, they knew people hadn't been in there. They already knew. So why in the world Chair had a bright idea to be like, oh yeah, let's get close so we can get a closer look, like, what they doing. We already knew what they was doing. Like, ooh, I think on it, y'all. Now I think on it back then, and I just be like, what in the world? Like, we were so dumb. But anyways, we ain't know no better. So the moment Chair stood up, and we was in the woods, y'all, we was watching them from the woods. The moment Chair stood up, leaves and sticks start crackling. And we laid out, I mean, on the ground in the woods, like, watching them, y'all, like, laying all on the ground. And Chair stood up, and the leaves start crackling. As soon as the leaves start crackling, the police look like, and they shine their light. They said, hey, hey, y'all get over here. Hey, you, come here, come here. They called us, y'all. We was caught, and I just knew. I knew we was gonna be locked up. I already knew it. Anyways, so when they told us to come here, we got up and we walked out of the woods and went to see what the police wanted. We already knew what they wanted. So we went up there and we just was scared, y'all. We were so scared. And we had it in our minds when they called us, we had it in our minds to hit 4 flat and run. But we didn't. We didn't run. We didn't. And we went to see what they wanted because we didn't want to get in no more trouble. We had already knew we was in trouble because, like, it's us. We broke into the house. We broke the windows. Like, we broke the doors. It's us. Like, we trying to make it our clubhouse. So we went to see what the police was wanted. And they was like, what y'all doing here? Blase, blase. And we were just, y'all, we were scared. So we had to come out with the truth. But at first we were sitting there like, stuck. But I said, this is our clubhouse. The police was like, what? Chair was like, yeah, this is our clubhouse. And we just was like, the police was stuck like, what you mean this y'all clubhouse? This is somebody's house. Like, this ain't no clubhouse, this is somebody's house. And it was like, so y'all the ones that broke in and broke the windows and stuff. And we was like, yeah. He said, all right, y'all go ahead and get in the car. In the back of the police car? Go ahead and get in the back. He said, y'all go ahead and get in the car. And me, my younger self, I'm like, oh yeah, it's jail time for sure. Like, it's just no way that we just got caught like this. Like, it's jail time. So we in the back of the police car. I'm sitting, I'm like, oh my gosh, I ain't finna see my family no more. Like, it's just no way. We pull up to Chair house. The police opens the door, lets us out, and he said, Chair, go get your mama. Well, as we was pulling in, the police asked Chair, the police said, is your mama here? And Chair said, yeah. Chair was lying. His mama was not there. His mama was going to work. Nobody was home, his older brother. But the police said, Chair, go get your mama. Chair went in the house and and he came back out and said, she's asleep. Told the police that his mama was asleep. So then, Chair's older brother came to the door and said, is your mother here? Chair's older brother said, no. The police looked at Chair and said, I'm about to take you to juvenile for lying because why did you come out here and lie and tell me your mother was here and she wasn't here? And I'm sitting over there on the side like, I ain't going to juvie, so I'm going to just stay in my place because no. So the police talked to Chair's older brother, and Chair's older brother was basically like, oh, I'm telling mama, da-da-da-da-da. Chair got on punishment. And after Chair went in the house, I had to get in the police car by myself. And I'm like, I know he's finna pull up to my house next and tell my parents what happened. So he pulled up to my house, pull in the driveway, and I don't see the car, so I'm like, my parents ain't here. But the door is open, the front door open. So I'm like, somebody here. So it was my older sister. Now my older sister real cool, she down to earth, like she know kids were just being kids. So I'm like, you can talk to my older sister because my parents not here because I wasn't going to be the one to lie like Chair. I just wasn't going to do it because he wasn't going to take me to juvie. But, so my sister came to the door, the police talked to my sister, and my sister, he told my sister everything. And when he left, my sister was just like, y'all need to be careful now doing that stuff. I know y'all just being kids, but and I ain't get in trouble. I ain't see Chair for about 2 to 3 weeks. Chair was on punishment, locked down, like I ain't see him at all. But anyways, yeah, the police told my sister, and that was that. I didn't get in trouble. And I was just like, it's no way I didn't get in trouble, y'all. I thought I was gonna get in trouble. I was gonna get a beating. If that police would have told my parents, and my parents had been home, I knew I was gonna get in trouble. Like I was gonna be on punishment for a long time. But anyways, yeah, that's it. None of us went in. I can't talk for nothing. None of us got in trouble. None of us went to juvenile. And yeah, life went on. Yeah. And we never, ever, ever stepped foot back in that house again. Never. So, yeah. That's the end of the story time. I hope y'all liked it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, bye.